Welcome back to Wood Acres. Today we're making lily pad shades for the koi pond.
That seems like it works so much better. Huh, Mav? Huh, Mav? What do you think?
We have a beautiful day here today. We actually have a real feel of 107 degrees, so the ducks are out swimming in the pond trying to stay cool. We have Mav down here running around in the pond staying cool. Huh, Pup. And Echo Pup in the shade under the fan. But the ducks are out there enjoying the water. And everybody else is in the shade. I put an extra fan in there on the pigs just to keep them cool. But this heat is affecting more than just the animals on the land. We need to worry about the fish in the water as well. And there's not a lot of shade cover here for the koi pond. I have 3 caves in the koi pond that they can go into for some cover. But that's mainly just for predators. It's not really shade cover. And the last few years I've just been using some inner tubes to keep some shade on the pond floating around. But those eventually fell apart, and this year we're going to make something new. And with a real feel of 107 for the next 3 days, we're definitely going to need something. Birds. Gorgeous. Pup. But after picking up Maverick, we stopped at the dollar store and picked up a few things that I think is going to help us with today's project. And we're also going to be able to use the twine that was sent in before for this project. But I grabbed 4 of these thick pole noodles here, and then we have the cheap landscaping fabric. And I also grabbed this stapler, and I think we're going to need some scissors. Pup. Alright, so I have a plan. I want a round lily pad looking thing that I can put plants inside so the fish don't have access to them, but it'll also create a shade structure for the fish below. Keep an eye out, Pup. I don't know where Maverick went. And I haven't seen anybody with a design like this, but it might be out there. But we're gonna freestyle it here, and I hope it works. We're gonna start with tying these together here on both ends, making a circle. I have an awl here and the twine. Just gonna try and poke it through. Make a hole first. Perfect. Same on this side. There he is. Hi, Mav. You're all wet. What are you doing? Yeah, don't lick my face. Thank you. Let me give me a little space. We're working here, bud. There we go. Let's go. That could work. Good boy. Yeah. That could work. What are you doing? What are you doing? Back it up. We're working here, Mav. No. Mine. Too big. You can have it. It's less round than I originally planned. I'm at. But I think it's still gonna work. Let's go try it. Let's go try it. All right, fish, are you ready? Your new favorite hangout spot. Let's get the fabric wet. Get it to soak it. Hey, it's not walkable, pup. It is not walkable. Let me see if I can get a thumbnail here first. Oh, the geyser. Gorgeous. Hold on, pup. We're making shade covers here. Let's see if it works. Let me get some water in the basins here, because I do want to bring some plants over and fill these up, and then they'll be able to grow in here, creating some more shade and help filter the water. But this fabric is not the most permeable, but it'll soak it up. I got a couple layers here kind of wrapping the circle. I think adding the layers and the ripples is going to help keep the shade thicker. Oh, pup, using the stream, good boy. Yeah, help you cool off. Get that crab out of your way. Oh, boyo. Yeah, I'm just making the shade cover here for the fish. I think this is going to work out. Might be able to get the fabric placed a little bit better on the next one. Maybe try and get it more round. Pup, what do you think? Nothing in there yet, bud. Nothing in there. But let me just leave this here. And look at all the shade it's creating already. Just beautiful. It's going to be a lot cooler for the fish under there. And they're already coming to check it out. Bud. All right, we have one in there and the fish are getting curious about it. I'm gonna leave that in there and try and make the second one. But this is not only gonna be a nice hangout for the fish, it's also gonna keep the water cooler right underneath it, so it's gonna help keep the whole pond cooler. And some of the water does cycle underneath the pond, so that helps keep it cooler. But I figured they'd appreciate some shade out here on these hot days we're gonna have this week. So I'm gonna try and make a second one here for the koi pond, and then maybe in a future video we can make a bigger one on Mumble's pond. But it is hot today, the GoPro's overheating. Pop.
That seems like it works so much better. Mav. Mav. What do you think? Why didn't you tell me to do that earlier? You pup? Okay, back up. You're in the away. Maverick. Oh, puppy. Oh, whoa, whoa, where are you going? Hey. Hey. Little wet belly. I'm trying to do something here. Nah, come here. Come on. Good boy. Back up, back up, back up. Sit. Okay. Pretty good. Up. Now, I don't know if this fabric's going to be the best to use on the bigger one on Mumbles Pond. Might have to find something else for that. But this will work for the koi pond. Up. What do you think? You like it? We had some fish underneath that one. Let me throw this one in. You can see it's a little bit more round. Try to get this to settle in. We get some water in it. Hopefully get some plants in here. Got to get that water to soak up in here. Hold on, fish. Like I said, I didn't see this done before. I'm just trying to figure it out as I go. And this one turned, oh, the geyser. Gorgeous. And this one did turn out better. But I think there's still some improvements we can make. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. But I might be able to get some plants in here too. I think I need to make a little bit more of a basin so I can get more water in the center. And I am feeling a little lightheaded out here right now. It's a warm day in the sun, so I think the fish are gonna like these. Huh, crabs? The ducks are enjoying the water. Is that Mumbles? Mumbles. Getting cleaned up on the island. Good goose. Everybody trying to stay cool today. But those were $4 a piece for the noodles, $5 for the fabric, and then I did use a dowel rod. I cut the dowel rod a little bit too short for this one, but the longer ones really held that side together. And then just a little bit of twine and staples to hold everything else in place. So they're not perfect, but they were cheaper than buying inner tubes to throw on the pond. But I am thinking of a different idea for Mumbles Pond. Hey fishies, I'm gonna take some of your plants. Let there be light. Hey little guppy. All right, I'm gonna take some of these plants. Hump up, on the move. Let's throw these in there, see if they can float. I've been trying to get the aquarium plants out here, but the goldfish and the koi end up eating all the duckweed. So we'll try and get it to grow in here. Hump up, what do you think? Life. 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 Echo. Focus. Focus. Ice. Ice. Good boy. Mumbles. So there is improvements we can make, but I think this is definitely going to help keep the fish a little bit more comfortable during this hot week. Now we do have plants in here. We have some irises over here in the garden box. I have some willow branches that are just setting root. But we also have the water hyacinth over there that you guys sent in, just getting started here in the koi pond. I don't think I can send them out to Mumbles Pond just yet. They'll end up getting eaten too quick.
But we do have a couple bunches of water hyacinths floating around in here, and hopefully they can multiply and get a little bit more shade cover. But I was also able to start some lotus from seed. So we have some lotus pads just starting out. And they are a little bit of shade for the pond. But hopefully we can get more of those to multiply down here, and those are gonna look gorgeous coming out of the garden box. Again, I would like to get some of them out there from Mumbles Pond as well, but I think the ducks would just eat them before they get established. So I'm thinking we might actually have to put a fence around that back swamp area to keep the ducks out, to keep the plants happy. Fish, but you won't eat them all. They have been digging up the lotus and I keep finding them down in the intake bay. But my cousin actually got those seeds and they were too big for his pond, so he gave them to me to try out, and I think they're gonna be perfect for the koi pond out here and for Mumbles Pond eventually. And I've been getting them started by just dropping them into my aquariums, waiting for them to shoot a leaf up to the top, and then I just pull them out and I throw them in the pond out here. So I'm probably gonna get some more seeds started and try and get some more of those out here in the koi pond so we can get them multiplying, and then once we get a fence out in the swamp area, we can get them growing in Mumbles Pond too. And I would like to eventually get some real lily pads out here, but it's a process. And the sedum is looking gorgeous down here in full bloom. Just beautiful. And I also picked up a few plants here. We have some lemongrass and 4 pink super petunias. I want to get these planted up on the pond bank here once I get it weeded out and cleaned up. Oh, the geyser. Gorgeous. And as a side note, I got electric hooked up in the vegetable garden, so we're making progress all around. That'll be covered in a future video. Let's get this cleaned up. Alright guys, that's going to be all for this one. We got to take a break and get out of this heat for a little bit. If you want to keep following along with everything here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. Good boy. Mav, you ready to cool off? Okay. Puppy.